Filming.
Filming?
Filming.
What, Nath?
I'm alright, Trevor. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Good morning.
YouTube.
So we're back from the Lake District, back to earth with the thump. Back up on Dartmoor. So how do you feel, Nath? All right?
Yeah, good. Obviously, it's not quite as exciting. I think as the videos of this particular hike progress, I think the viewers will understand why I'm not probably quite as excited this morning as I am normally. But we've been predicted some quite horrendous weather. It's all hanging off the south coast at the minute, but by about midday it's due to sort of push up towards us, and we're camping out, so there's no getting away with it. And all I bought is a tarp once again, no tent. So we'll see how that goes.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, a little bit apprehensive, but at the same time, it's good drills. Like, you know, if you can't survive a bit of rain on Dartmoor in the summer, then you're not much of an outdoorsman, are you?
No. Nathan's planned the route today.
Yep.
And we're back here in this area. This is exactly the same spot as we came last June. I think it was our third outing. Our first outing in the mist.
Yeah, so basically we've in the week we were looking over the map in 365 where the red crosses are, and we're just trying to sort of link in now a few of the missing squares on the grid. Possibly, don't get overexcited about it just yet, but going to take in Cranmere Pool,
where we tried to take in on our second outing.
Yeah, this does look like a much more direct route.
We've got a little bit of merchandise ordered.
Have you got something you want to share with the camera, Trev?
Yeah, it's not the right weather for it. I got these printed out. I thought, oh, this will be brilliant.
Check that shit out, YouTube. Summon or nothing merchandise. Hey? Apparel.
We're not selling merchandise yet, but if you do want one, just give us a shout. I'll see what I can do. I thought, I'll get these done. If it's a nice sunny day, we'll be out in our t-shirts. Summon or nothing t-shirts. Now we're going to be wrapping up. We'll be in waterproofs in a minute. Anyway, this was Pete Carroll who done this. He's done a lot of work with us in the past. He's done music for our films we've done. He does. Me and him are writing a comic at the moment, loads going on. And then I've got our friend Sarah Martin to print this out at Ministry of Signs, the Ministry of Signs. So lots of people collaborating with us, always. Anyway, without further ado, let's get wet.
Idiots, isn't we?
Yeah. This is right next to where we were last time as well, when we come out. That's Mill Tor there, West Mill Tor there, Yes Tor behind that. We camped just under West Mill Tor last time. I got up and had a look at Mill Tor on my own while Nath was asleep. I've got my waterproofs on now, donned, ready to go. View Ranger's recording. I've got my new boots on, but I've put in my rucksack some duct tape. Everyone said carry duct tape after my boots fell apart on Scaffold Pike. And I bought a new compass because everyone on the Facebook page commented about the bubble in my compass. So, new compass. I don't know if you can see there, I've got my backpack all wrapped up. My Van Gogh Sherpa, it's got its own backpack cover. I had to get Nate to put it on my back because I'd already put it on. He's done his as well, and he says mine is a bit more giving. It got around his, he's sort of struggling to stay on his.
It's a Berghaus, and it's a 35 litre +8. The main issue, I believe, is what I'm using for my roll mat at this moment in time, but it is stretching it to its absolute max. Yours would quite comfortably house your hiking poles under there as well if you chose to. Mine wouldn't. But the thing is without doing these things, I didn't know what I was looking for. Like this Berghaus ticks an awful lot of boxes. It's small enough, but big enough, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And it's durable, keeps the sweat off my back on hot days. It's got lots of useful compartments, very well made, but it's a bit on the heavy side now that I'm going ultra lightweight. I've had this now for 4 or 5 years, and it is a constant companion. Forever referred to as my adventure pack, and it's been on many adventures, and I love it. Let's get up a fucking hill. That looks like a road going up the side of it. You want to follow this road down, join onto that road, and then head up rather than going across this bog straight out the gate.
Okay, yeah. I shall do that then, Nath.
Shall us? It looked quite small from the car. It either isn't that small, or in the few weeks we've been back from the Lake District, we've got hideously unfit. So I'm going to go with it's bigger than it looks. How you doing?
A bit breathless. I haven't smoked all week and everything's shifting about. Oh, I keep smoking and then not smoking and don't make any progress. So I haven't smoked since last Sunday. All last Saturday night was a murder mystery. We've done a murder mystery last week together. Here's a photo. Yeah, I smoked that night and I haven't smoked since then, so be alright. Enjoying it. A bit warm with all this waterproof gear on.
I don't think it was quite time for the waterproof just yet.
No,
I'm
it's
wearing
not.
a frickin' woolly hat, it's boiling my head, but then the shaved head and the beard, I look a bit like an idiot anyway.
Daddy's sauce bottle.
Daddy's sauce bottle head. I think that's Steeperton, which so far has been my absolute favourite spot on Dartmoor.
That's a bit weird. There's nothing there.
I don't know if it was just the location or the weather and the location and the company or whatever, but being sat up there bleak, not being able to see anything around you, in the weather, hiding in the shelter around that one side of that little hut, making a cup of coffee, just, oh, it's perfect, it's brilliant. That must be Cosden
Hill. Yeah. Is that where I done the very first Summit or Nothing shout up there?
Might have been, yeah. Summit or Nothing!
That's Bellstone, yeah, and then we went over there, we went down in the valley, up, and we eventually found that in the mist. And what's that? Little Hound Tor?
Little Hound over there, and then Hound Tor, and then we come up to Steeperton. So over there somewhere is the stone circle at Little Hound.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one in the foreground we haven't done.
Yeah.
It's a little small and insignificant. It's Oak Tor, is it?
I think that's Oak Tor, yeah. We've walked around it.
Well, we're going to come back down this path tomorrow, early in the morning.
Maybe we'll take it in then.
Yeah, just to tick it off.
Yeah.
Greedy tour bag in, crossing off 3-6 Bob, and just generally having a good time.
That's the Summit or Nothing code, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. These Summit or Nothing code of conduct. And never wear Crocs.
Never wear Crocs. This is our first tour of the day, East Mill Tor. Taking us slowly back into it. Okay, here's the summit, at last. Oh boy!
East Mill.
East Mill Tor.
Done.
Done. Dusted.
So basically, we're here at East Mill.
Yeah.
The easiest route might be back down to that road over there.
Yeah.
And then follow that road along. See this point on the map here, Oakhampton Range danger area.
Yeah.
Underneath it all, there is a summit in here. But it doesn't say what it is. And I was hoping to head there and then drop down from there and up to Great Kneeset and then up to Black Ridge. Yeah, well, after we've done Black Ridge,
yeah,
we got to come over here.
Cranmere
Cranmere Pool letterbox.
and then get a stamp on our maps, don't we, Nath?
Get stamps on maps and then we'll auction them off when we're famous. And then we've got Little Kneeset and then Cut Hill. And then we were just going to go on the way back, go Black Hill, White Horse Hill, Hangingston Hill. Just going to follow this track all the way back to the car tomorrow. It's a fair old trek.
Yeah.
Optimistic, you know.
Let's get a move on then. Nath, before we go,
Summon on nothing! Back on
Dartmoor.
I don't like admitting it, but you know, I was just on the verge of making a very big navigational error once again. Here I am pointing at this road over here. It's not that road at all. It's this one over here, which could have put us miles off course. And if I'd just assumed and started marching in that direction without looking at the map, then all of a sudden nothing around us was going to look like it, and I wouldn't have known we were on the wrong road maybe for a while, and then we'd have been totally banjaxed. So, if we follow that road to its highest point, we will end up on Oakman Hill at 564, taking in another high point that we haven't been on. From Oakman Hill, we come across to this point, which is 524, so we're going downhill. Or, because that one's not named and doesn't seem to have any significance, we could come from Oakman Hill, straight down to Cranmere Pool, then do Black Ridge, Great Kneeset, and then go on to do Little Kneeset. Flexible, aren't we?
We're flexible.
Adaptability.
What have you found there, mate?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. Looks quite space agey. What I think we found is remnants from a galaxy far, far away, and someone has actually visited Earth, probably in like the Millennium Falcon, would you say?
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
Luke Skywalker's in Ireland at the minute, isn't he?
Is he in Ireland, is he? Well, that's not too far a stretch to think that he's come from Ireland over to Dartmoor. I mean, it's picturesque. But yeah, basically, I think Luke's lost his lightsaber. Can't think of anything else it would be. It's the only logical explanation.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And after all, isn't that what Spock says? If you remove all of the impossible, whatever you're left with, however highly improbable, must be the truth.
No, it's Sherlock Holmes, isn't it?
Same philosophy, but
different philosopher. So we found your road now, Nath, haven't we?
right one.
The right road.
So I'm going for my own personal rating that I give myself with 10 out of 10 for navigation this weekend.
So far we're on the right track.
Yeah. Well, if we'd have stepped foot off of East Mill heading towards that other road, it would have gone straight down to a 2. Just want you to know I'm being firm with myself, but I spotted it, didn't I? Maybe in the future when I'm good at it, I can intentionally get us lost and make it look like an accident.
You should have said that's what you're doing now.
No one would believe it.
Might be easier walking on a road, but it's not as interesting, is it? It's very samey. Samey. That's what Tom Outdoors thinks Dartmoor is, samey. Tom Outdoors should try Dartmoor. It's never samey. But I probably know what he means. The videos probably don't do it justice. But we hope we're entertaining enough for you to want to follow us on Dartmoor, because it's handy, we're right next to it. What we have started to do now is to put into organisation our next trip to the Brecon Beacons. So that'll be the next boys on tour. What we're going to do is take the families up with us as well. The missuses and the kids can do their thing, and me and Nath will go off and get lost in the Brecon Beacons for a couple of days. Looking forward to that.
We're just stopping to have a quick water break and sort of turning around and looking around. This piece of road, tarmac, section of the moor that we're stood on now, never been on before. But you can quite happily say now that thanks to the last 12 months of Something or Nothing, we've been up there twice. Been up there twice. Been up there. Trev's been up there twice because I was sleeping in the car. Been up that one. Just come down from that one today. Been up there. Been up there. Been up there. This one, this little insignificant one in the middle, we haven't been up there yet, but we're going to do that tomorrow. But to be stood somewhere completely fresh and new to us, and then to turn around and say, oh yeah, we've done all of that bit of Dartmoor, it's quite an impressive feeling, like, you know. If we can recognise these tours from different directions, it won't be long, you know, another 10 years and we can navigate them all without a map. Is that right?
We can now, can't we? But just as well, for the amount we use it.
You're trying to say.
Right, so we're at the fork in the road, aren't we now?
Fork in the road.
View Ranger is still recording. We've done 4.10 kilometres. I think we're the closest to Cranmere Pool we've ever been, considering last time we gave up and we was only halfway there. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's the most direct route. We've been walking for like 5 hours.
Yeah, anyone who's watched the Cranmere Pool episode, who knows Dartmoor and knows Cranmere Pool, who hasn't commented to say we were making a meal of it, you've obviously been very polite and restrained, but now we're aware of it ourselves. Feel free to point out how stupid we were being.
Yeah, well, I think only like 10 or 12 people saw that episode. We didn't have a lot of followers back then.
We ain't got a huge amount now.
No, but it's a nice, modest amount of followers. We've had an extra 70 odd subscribers in the month since we went up Scarfell Pike. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much.
We'll soon see if
Start dropping off.
oh, this isn't what I thought it was.
Anyway, where are we going?
I digress.
So we're at the crossways.
Yeah, well, just that's the highest point of this hill, I believe, is 564, and we're on Oakmont Hill. So does that deserve a?
There's Something or Nothing from here. Nah, we won't bother here. Just seems a bit of a hill, isn't it, rather than a
It's getting snooty about his Something or Nothing.
Yeah.
So orientating the map, we're here at this junction. If we go right, and then right again, is only 1 kilometre to Cranmere Pool, and it's easy walking all the way.
As long as it's not boggy.
These wet, watery bits, these blue bits, I
Oh,
believe,
I
are definitely boggy patches, but there is definitely a clear line.
So where are we going up this track?
Yeah, up this track.
Proper?
Still, you know, I'm feeling it. I'm still going to keep with the 10 out of 10 for me, from my navigating so far.
We've had a road to follow though. The mist ain't coming yet.
No need to be a dick about it.
So we've reached a bend, so we've gone past where we meant to on the map. Didn't see a right-hand turn where we're meant to go, so we've had a measure up. Nath's pacing now. We're about 150 metres away. We were looking out for the right-hand turn, didn't see nothing. It was that bend just this side of the 87. We're looking for that turn off. Hi, Bob. Huh. So it's not an obvious track.
No. We looked at the map, found the sharp turn, measured back using the scale on the side of the compass. That should be about 150 metres. So I paced back 150 paces and it brought us right to this point. I reckon at some point these big stones have been put here to obstruct someone from going green laning, maybe. And if you look, that looks like possibly 2 tracks where tyres may have been in the past, and it does look like it veers round to the right, and if you look at the junction on the map, it sort of veers off to the right slightly. So I think that's how we're going to find our way to Oakmont Court, which all measures up with everything that I've been taught about map reading, so I'm guessing what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, we're on the moor now. It's been raining all fucking week. Well, that's the track ending there. It's like the dead marshes, isn't it now?
Isn't it?
There's a pool there, obviously not Cranmere Pool because we're a kilometre away. But is that on the map? Yeah, there is, look. At the end of Ockerton Court, there's a little blue
Pool, yeah.
pool.
So, we want to get up on that bank and head south, yeah?
Head south for a kilometre. Right, let me take a look on the View Ranger. Just want to know how many kilometres we've done here. Oh, 5.4.
So 6.4.
Yeah, 6.4 south, and we should find Cranmere Pool. Yeah, this is not so great terrain now. Very boggy. We have gone through some shit terrain here. This has been a boggy route. I think we're only about 300 metres into it. Another 700 or so. We haven't been in a straight line either. So we're getting away from our well-known territory now. That's a black tor on the point there. That's the valley where we were last time. Walked along there and then up there. There's Corn Ridge. Kitty Tor's over there somewhere, and in the background there I can just see a peak. Got a feeling that might be Brat Tor, Widgery Cross. Ah, look at this shit. What I notice is when you see this stuff here, that's right on the deep bog usually. Wise to avoid it. Unfortunately, that's everywhere here. I can't see how to get over. Took my eye off the ball a minute there. He's off, and I missed how to get there now. It's going to be a leap of faith, I think. Found it! So there, we've made it to Cranmere Pool. Remote. Nothing really to see. Shit terrain to get there. Through some of the most boggy marsh I've ever walked through. I'll be glad to have ticked it off so we never have to come back here again. I know that sounds awful, but it's true. I'd like to not walk through that again today.
I can't right now think of anywhere of less satisfaction and significance that I've ever put so much effort to get to before.
We never have to do it again, Nath. Look at it that way.
I haven't opened it, I wanted you to do it.
No, you do it. Nathan, open the box.
Wow.
Oh, Dartmoor's door. Oh, I see them on Facebook page. Yeah.
What are they then?
So I don't know, they do different sort of activities. Don't take away the visitor's book, stamp or ink pad and spoil it for those who come after. We won't, will we, Nath?
Someone's gone through some effort to have that made out of tin and enamel, didn't they?
It's nice.
Imagine the poor bastard that had to come out here and build this. You know? I feel for that man. Or woman, not sexist. Imagine if they didn't get it done the first day. What was motivating them to get out of bed on the second day? I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't want to rant on about it, but seriously, has this been measured from somewhere as being a point of significance?
Tell us in the comments below. Someone will. Someone always knows.
Will know. Anyway, back to the box. What has got in your bag?
Oh, ice cream. I do. I like a bit of ice cream.
I like a bit of ice cream after a long walk.
Yay, there's the stamps.
That's his stamping
Do
maps.
we call this a summit? Do we summit or nothing this? It's not a summit, it's a nothing. So
Nothing or summit?
Nothing or summit!
Right, anyway, so we've got stamps and ink. Oh, it's nice
Cranmere
though,
Pool
isn't it?
visitors. You are now at an elevation of 1,848 feet, 563 metres. The old name of the area, Cranmere Pool, was thought to signify the gathering of the waters, but although the Tor, East Dart, West Oakman and Blackridge will rise in the surrounding peaty bogs, no river has its source at the pool. 7:17. Hello! Hello, Cranmere Pool. Trev and...
Hang on a minute. You can't come past one of these without contributing something. So here you go, Cranmere Pool. Donating some pens, look.
Oh, look at that, good lad. He's got an F stamping his map. As long as you're not blocking off anything else that you...
I'm never coming back here, so I don't give a
So, second attempt to get here. We've Cranmere pulled the heck out of it, isn't us, Nath?
Cranmere pulled the shit right out of it.
Right, I'm going to go that side because we're not going back that way. And well, I'll go down here then.
Cranmere Pool!
We pulled it right up, innit? Okay, so I bought a book, After Dark, on Dartmoor. So, it's stories of the devil, ghosts, witches, pixies and other stories. But anyway, the story that I wanted to talk you through now, relevant to Cranmere Pool. Cranmere Benji of Cranmere Pool. The subject of this story, variously known as Benji, Bingy or Bingy, was a real person, Benjamin Gayer. He was a wealthy 17th century character who was elected the mayor of Oakhampton 5 times. Eventually, however, he turned to crime and was convicted of sheep stealing, and the punishment, whether before or after his death varies with different versions, he was condemned to empty Cranmere Pool with a sieve. However, he soon found a sheepskin and used this to line the sieve, thereby quickly completing his task and flooding Oakhampton with the resulting torrent of water. As a result of this added villainy, he was further condemned to spin the sand at the bottom of the pool into ropes. One version of this tale says that he eventually returned to Oakhampton again until the Archdeacon decided to assemble no less than 24 clergymen to attempt an exorcism. Each in turn addressed Benji with a different language with absolutely no effect until the last one did so in Arabic, and this did the trick. For some reason, Benji was transformed into a black colt and was led back once again to Cranmere, where he plunged under the waters and vanished forever. Others say, however, that this part of the legend refers to a wicked farmer of Mary Tavy, and that Benji is said to haunt Cranmere Pool, a pool no longer incidentally, but a boggy depression to this day, and can still be heard on dark, stormy nights, bewailing his fate. You know. So another Dartmoor legend for you there. Did you like that?
Who, me?
Anyone. Tell us if you like this sort of thing in the comments. Because if not, I just won't bother.
Trev said hold the camera up a bit more so there's scenery and views. Well, in this shithole it's got absolutely no relevance whatsoever. Boggy depression it's been described as in the book that Trev was reading. Anyway, so is it the first ever letterbox ever, or is it the first letterbox on Dartmoor? I don't know, but somebody was having a laugh, weren't they? What a shit place to put it. You know, that's I don't know. I'm surprised that letterboxing even took off. If this was the first one, surprised it even become popular. But
I don't get it. Why there's a letterbox here? I mean, who'd come all this way to post a letter anyway?
stupid, isn't it?
Stupid. Postman, it wouldn't work if this was the first letterbox. Everyone had to come here to put their letters in it.
Well, Royal Mail was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Well, wouldn't it?
Summit or nothing.
So we've left Cranmere Pool and instantly we're thinking, why have we come to Cranmere Pool? off Cranmere Pool. Hope I'll never see you again. If you are thinking of coming and seeing Cranmere Pool, question why you would want to do it before you come. Look at it, it's everywhere. Trying to get out of this shit.
Shit, innit?
Shit, isn't it? Ain't getting any better, is it?
No, it's not likely to until we get round this fucking pile of shit either.
Where did you go from here? Yeah.
That little piece that juts out like a jetty onto that little island and then over onto this piece. Yeah. It's not ideal.
That was shit. Who planned this route? Yeah, I don't ever want to see this side of the moor again, if I'm honest. Oh, what a shit walk this has been. Not getting any drier. But now we've got long grass and baby heads to contend with as well. Ideal place to twist your ankle, and each time we get to somewhere that looks prominent on the map, there's nothing to look at. You know, we're not tall bagging as such. It's all been a bit bland today, but hard work for it. I mean, great Kneeset, looks mediocre. Little Kneeset, just looks like another hill. I don't know if I really want to bother trying to get across all that shitty terrain to get over to it. I mean, look, that's it. It's not even the bit you can see at the top, it's down here, it's just a hill. I've almost had enough of Dartmoor today, but we're still going. Oh, my mate's made it to the top. Ploughed on, see what he says, but I really can't be to go over there. Thank that. Great Kneeset. Mediocre Kneeset, more like.
Not particularly spectacular about it.
So here we go at the top of
Great Kneeset.
Great Kneeset.
Summer.
Go.
Summon or nothing! With wet feet.
Soggy bottom boys. No. We've had a meeting. We're going to take in Lints Tor, it's over here, just in front of that valley. And then we're going to cut up to a little bit up there called Dinger Tor. And then from over there we find a track that we walked past earlier. We can cut straight across over towards Oakie and Steeperton and all that way in it again.
Oh, and it's shit that we can't take in Hanging Stone. If we take in Lints, Dinger, and then head over to take in Oak today, on another occasion we can park in the same place. This track takes us right up to Hanging Stone, then White Horse Hill, and then when we get over the map, then we can do Black Hill and Cut Hill,
Yeah.
and then we've linked up to Ferritor, which is where we've been before. If it's dry on Lints, do you want to have a better lunch?
I'm not hungry at the minute.
I'm always hungry
I know.
and tired and grumpy, miserable and arrogant.
From Harrogate.
Eh?
From Harrogate.
Yeah, Gemma was saying the other day, I'm in Harrogate. I don't know what she meant.
Hi. Oh, we're starting up again now. We was up there, great Kneeset or whatever. Now gradual up, walking through grass that's sometimes waist high, still boggy underfoot, not as bad as it was. This is a hard going day. But at least we got Lints Tor to aim for, it's something.
Well, this is fairly shit. I don't mind telling you, Dartmoor, it's been a real dick today. Cranmere Pool, shocking. Great Kneeset, not overly interesting. Lints is looking a bit more promising. Now the weather is coming in a little bit. Oh man, we've been over some shit terrain. It's been nice and circular, and we're going over ground we've not been on before, and this should fill in a lot more grid squares on the 3/6 barb. As shit as it was, it is nice to say that we've got a stamp on each of our maps from Cranmere Pool.
So it was 2 kilometres roughly between Lints Tor and Great Kneeset. So it's quite a slog. Not the best terrain. Put me back on a mountain any day.
Just have a quick look at the view, what we can see. There's Lints. There's Trevor. You can hear him waffling away to the camera. Loving life. He's not a fan of bleakness. He likes it to be featured, likes the summit.
It's like Cornridge and that over here. I think Cornridge actually is further up. I don't know if we've quite covered that ground up there yet.
So, this is Lints Tor. That's Dinger up there, where we're heading next.
This looks like faces, don't they, the Tors? They probably said some old has been turned into a stone or something by a witch. What fun, you? So, Lints Tor. Beautiful.
Cranmere, innit?
Summit or nothing! Oh, didn't have it in your Nath?
Dartmoor can go eat a dick today.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same. Should we just go home? What, boy?
Right, bye.
Nice in here, isn't it? Cosy.
I thought I'd try some little kids.
You thought you'd try some little kids? No,
I should probably finish that sentence.
John Earl.
They're mini mild cheddar sticks. Tesco's goodness. They're little sticks of cheddar to go in kids' lunches. And I found some oat crackers in Tesco's that were like 49p a packet. They're making quite a nice, cheap, little lightweight lunch. The oat crackers contain about 500 calories. Add the cheese in there. Gosh, it could be like a 700-800 calorie meal. You add like a little pot of red onion chutney or something. Do you think we could do like a something or nothing range of camping condiments?
So we're going to head up to Dingator in the rain. It's raining now, the rain's coming. So we was expecting this all day, so we was lucky really that while we was going through that bog we wasn't getting rained on as well. So we're off our route a bit, but never mind. Still going places, isn't we?
The important thing is that we're still ticking off tours that we haven't been to.
Yeah.
By the time we're done today, the middle of the North Moor should just be one mass of red crosses. And we were like, nah, we don't need to do the North Moor, we can just go south, west, south east.
Yeah, there's a lot of different terrain to see here. There's still a lot of tours. I remember seeing one tour, someone had used a drone, and it's like all the rocks sort of spiral around like that. It looks fucking pretty awesome on their drone footage. We need to get a drone at some point.
Yeah, You can stop droning on.
Cock. Not in any way are we pussies or anything, but we're today off. Luckily, or not, perhaps, but Nate's realised he's left his phone on his dashboard, which makes it a prime target for being broken into in the middle of the moors.
It is parked right in the middle of nowhere as well, isn't it?
So he's sort of got that on his mind. We've just come back down from Lints Tor, through some shit terrain again. Grass up to your knees with f***ing holes everywhere, twisting your ankle, f***ing jarring your knee. So we say we're going to just carry on our route back to the car. We're not going to bother with a wild camp tonight. Doesn't look far where we've walked, but that was shit terrain. Proper shit down there. Bollocks to it.
Go eat a fucking dick, Dartmoor.
We'll see you up the top, but Dingle Tor! Woohoo! That was horrendous. Walking up there. The mist's right in now. I can just about see Nath. I've twisted my knee. It's doing right in. Coming down that bank up the other side. I think we've still got about 4 or 5 kilometres to get back. Ah,
Dinger.
Dingle Tor.
Yeah.
I ain't got it in me to climb it at the minute, I'm afraid. We're just doing off summit. Head up! Head him up! Head up! Summit or nothing! So we're on a track now. Here it is. Dingle Tor on the track. It's pissing down with rain. Can't see all, but we don't really need to now, so. The long walk home. I just shared our picture we took at Cranmere Pool onto Instagram, and I said, despite the smiles, it was a thankless day and a shit hole of a cesspit. Sorry, Dartmoor, but I hate your Cranmere Pool. Have we got a stamp though? The final stretch, we are literally next to the car. My knee is like spreading up my leg now, so frick me. I think when I stop it's going to seize up. And I hope to God that Nath's phone is in his car, because I'd hate to have to retrace his steps. What a crap route to have to do again.
Plastic trim over the instrument panel.
Yeah.
I've left it stood on that, resting against the windscreen. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I can see it clear as a bell right where I left it. It's not even hiding, is it? What belly?
Well, at least it's there still, and at least you ain't got to go and retrace your steps.
Yeah.
On your own.
Well, given the way we're both feeling right now, it's blessing in disguise, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's do a sign off. F you, Dartmoor.
You, Dartmoor, very much.
Well, thank you for joining us. Summit or nothing. Back from Dartmoor. It was a bit of a letdown after Scaffold Pike and Old Man Coniston, but we do love you, Dartmoor. Just
We'll
not
be
today.
back. Just you can take your Cranmere Pool and shove it
Shove it up your Cranmere Pool.
right up your Cranmere.
So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Check out our Facebook page.
Yeah. Share our videos.
Like that.
Even that's an effort. I am a man! Isn't that hilarious? Bye.